And now picking for the Washington Commanders at pick number 16, we welcome on our friend Zack Leonatti. Zach, first of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Wally. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. How are you doing today?
Well, no, first of all, it's an honor and a privilege for us to have you. You've been one of our biggest supporters since day one. I can't tell you enough how much we appreciate you. So thank you very much. Uh, Part two, you're one of our few people on today because the Browns are not picking in the first round. You are adopting the team that you were born in or right around the DMV area.
Mhm.
So, first of all, Dan Snyder's out. It's a great day. Let's go to you now. Pick 16. Let's hear who you got.
All right, man. Pick 16, LOD draft. Washington Commanders take running back Bijan Robinson from the
There he
University of
is.
Texas. Hook 'em.
Hookem is right. So you are the one. We've been waiting now for 15 picks, wondering who was going to be the one to go after now the biggest running back prospect since Saquon Barkley. Now, the Washington Commanders have Brian Robinson. Everybody remembers his story, getting shot through the leg last year. What made you think Saquon? What made you think that Bijan Robinson was the move here?
So I think for a couple of reasons. The first one being, it seems like all these great successful teams now are starting to have this two-headed monster at running back. The Packers have their two, the Browns obviously have their two studs. And it just seems that, you have this rushing attack where you have some guys that can really, beat you down, and all of a sudden the third quarter, you can bring a running back on with some fresh legs. You have another elite guy there. It really, I think, puts all these offenses at an advantage. And especially a team that has a Sam Howell, a second-year guy who really has no experience under his belt, or the more likely option, I would think, Jacoby Brissett. And we saw what he was able to saw firsthand in Cleveland. As a fill-in guy, you put the right weapons around him, get the right game plan in place. He can be a game manager. So I think if you can load up the weapons around him with a guy like Bijan Robinson, I think you can. We're not going for the Super Bowl necessarily this year, but win a few games in a very
Well,
competitive division.
I was just going to say, this might not be a pick that most people are jotting down here, but I guarantee you Commanders fans would be some kind of fired up if at pick 16 they're taking the kid from Texas and Bijan Robinson. Zach, thank you so much for coming on. Everybody out there, Washington fans, HHTR or HTTR, however you
Yeah,
guys say it.
HBDC now, whatever. That's
Exactly, exactly. So Zach, you're the man. Keep on doing your thing, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you more in the future here.
all right. Thanks, Wally. Appreciate you, man.